So yeah. Welcoming Nikki. Yes, I mean, now you can see my full posture. Doesn't matter. When I live stream, I get to meditate with you. Also. Every flute here is 3D printed. I didn't print these though. You wanna hear the crazy part? So, I didn't design this flute. This flute, this white flute, is the same design as this one, but it's just gigantic. Okay, I just enlarged this by 3 times or whatever times this is. Because you know why? I do have wooden flutes right here. See? Let's do without effects. Different type of flute. The Native American flute are the ones that are easier to play. This is called gena. So you have to make your mouth, as you can see, different. Like this. With Native American flute, you just blow. The most difficult flute. Well, the most difficult flute that I have, I don't even play because it doesn't sound healing very well. But the one that I do play is this Japanese flute. It's because the pipe is so big and the sound is so low and the precision is so like sharp. The angle has to be right. If you're a little lower, higher, your breath work. This is called akibono, I think. But it's not a shakuhachi. I do have a 3D printed one, but it doesn't work very well because I didn't really do it right. I will be getting one or two Arabian flutes soon, which is gonna sound like we're in Prince of Persia, or it's gonna feel like that you're gonna feel like the genie's coming out of the bottle slowly, and then you realize you are the genie. Okay, time for me to shut up. Three ohms together. Breathing in. Breathe naturally. Breathing in. Breathing in. Our intentions today to keep our energy centered and grounded, chakras open in the present moment, in happiness and joy, to celebrate today, not worried about tomorrow or yesterday. We're grateful for today. I love your damn self. I'm aware that I'm breathing in, breathing out. I'm aware that I'm breathing out.
It's haunting you, the illusions of sadness. So let it go and shine your light. Shine your light. Turn it on. Turn on your spirit. Return to the light and love of your life. Open your heart and shine your light. is now, no tomorrow or yesterday. So celebrate your life in the now somehow.
Welcoming humphreys.
Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing's gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorsteps, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Now don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be
Thank you. Thank you for the donations, by the way. Wendy, appreciate that. Thank you for the follow. Wale. Wale. Hockey. If you can follow, I would appreciate it. Donations help. And thank you for being here. Thank you for the donation, Claudia. The music part will officially end right now. We're going to move towards more spiritual talk, Dharma talk. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the sub. General Seafood with 58 months of subs. He's been with me for 58 months, probably longer. More like probably 65 months or something. So thank you for some of y'all who have been here with me for years before this moment. And I'm glad to those of you who are enjoying the spiritual vibes of the flutes and just the healing energy of love. Thank you for being here, brother. So this stream will end and I'll start another one on Insight Timer, and I'm gonna start another one on Twitch. Okay, because I know that some people don't want to engage in talk. So this means the end of the flute, but if I notice the energy needs the flutes and healing vibes, I'm gonna bring it out. Okay, so thank you for being here, and I'll see you soon, like literally in 30 seconds. Cheer. Welcoming everybody. Thank you for being here. The spiritual talk part is very critical to me because even though I know many people may not like the talking part, wants me to just keep doing sound healing, it's the part of me that makes me feel have purpose and calling, because that's what purpose is about. The thing that fulfills you isn't going to fulfill everybody else. But the reason that I keep doing this, the reason I keep live streaming is because the amount of people and brothers and sisters who have healed, the amount of brothers and sisters who find themselves is very inspiring to me. And your stories and your vulnerability, it makes me feel like a tribe with you. Because sometimes when you're with people stream, it's about the hype. You don't feel they care about you. You're just another audience member. When we're in this talking part, I get to just not just serenade you, but we get to serenade each other with authenticity. We get to be real with each other. And the people who don't want it, they'll just go somewhere else, because you know why? We gonna do this thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You got no choice. Happy New Year. The spiritual talk part, or this is, growing up, I didn't have many people, I had a lot of elders around me, which means I was hanging out with some old folks a lot. I had close friends, but we just hang out to play video games and party. But because I was a very good, obedient Asian Buddhist boy, the grandmas loved me. The grandmas always give me the pep talk about life, and some was good, some was just worried. The grandfathers, they're more quiet, don't know what to say sometimes. The grandpas. Brother Trevor says, I'm planning a trip to Thailand this summer to see the culture and temples and really connect with the history. I love Thailand, of course. It's a very peaceful country if you go towards the peaceful side. You know what I'm saying? There's always a crazy side. Have you been to Phuket? When I go back to Thailand, it's for business. Grandma died to be a monk. Somebody else passed away. Right? But maybe we went back one time. Yeah, it's mainly, nowadays it's more. And you know what? Nowadays, I don't think about vacation very much because I need to figure out my money. So I just vacation with God in the moment. Until, saying. I'm cooking, so my hands are not free to chat, but I'm still here. Okay. Thank you, Humphrey, Josh. And lately I've been more open. I've been more open to. I've been thinking about the world a lot, about the religions of the world. I've been thinking about what works, what doesn't work. I've been thinking about the future of humanity. I mean, I think about the future of humanity a lot, especially the new generation. My close family friend, my sister basically, she's bringing the first set of children, twins, into our inner circle. And it's gonna be okay because we're part of a smaller community that has deep-rooted tradition. When you have deep tradition, it protects you. When you have deep faith, it protects you. But when you disconnect from that deep tradition and deep faith, you can get lost easily because you're disconnecting with how you got there. And the way you get lost is you become distracted by many things online. I'm just like many people here, was distracted by video games for many, many years of my life. Played Heroes of New Earth, the Call of Duties, played the Team Fortress, downloaded games on Steam. I'm just like many of your grandchildren, your children, your brothers and sisters. But how did I end up like this? All spiritual. How did I turn from being addicted to watching the adult content and being addicted to the YouTube and just scroll, doom scrolling all day and being all cuckoo? What made me like this today? What made me able to play the flutes like that? There are many people on this planet who have given up on their damn dreams. And many young people, they dream to be a YouTuber, but they don't know why they want to be a YouTuber, because it's cool, right? Nowadays, everybody want to be a YouTuber. But what does it take to be successful in that field? And many people want to be a Twitch streamer. The future generation is showing us what the future looks like. More digital. I work with 12-year-olds. They appear lethargic, not present, says Sharon. We're being bombarded with information, and we need to learn how to teach each other how to deal with it. When I'm talking to you right now, some of you are paying attention and being present. Some people are playing video games while listening to me talk on Twitch. So the amount of energy, people who are present, they absorb a lot of the information through just feeling everything out. The people who are playing video games, they get the surface level energy. But in the past, I wouldn't even be here at all. I think I would have thought, man, this is is this dude a monk or something, What's your camera? It is a Nikon Z6. And I changed the color profile yesterday, so thank you. Humble Bright asks, what is your perspective on cannabis as a tool for meditation? I think if you respect anything and don't abuse it, this is a meditation tool called a mala. Okay, you breathe in and out. In, out. How can you abuse this? In, out. You're not paying attention to it. You're just walking around. When you abuse this, what happens? Your thumb gets really sore and the muscles and the tendon around your thumb gets sore. When you are smoking the ganja, yeah, you can break the mala. When you're smoking the cannabis as a meditation tool, it makes your consciousness blurry. When you're using the mala, it's right here now. When you smoke something, it's not just in the moment, it disrupts and clouds your judgment, your consciousness. Now, I'm not here to condone or promote, but anything in respect and moderation. People say moderation, I know they BS already. Who the hell moderates the ganja unless you old? Older people know how to respect the ganja, and some don't. Most people don't. They abuse mother cannabis. Why? Because they don't know how do you respect cannabis? How do you respect yourself? Wait, what the hell? Why did he take that? Wait, we're talking about ganja right now. You have to ask, why do you need the cannabis? Why do you need to alter your perception to meditate? It's like needing to drink beer to go to sleep. Why do you need to drink beer to go to sleep? You're trying to take the edge off. Your mind is very active, and instead of learning to calm your mind, you numb it with a lot of smoke. You numb it with a lot of juice, a pill, because we depend on everyone else but ourselves to heal ourselves. When you breathe in and out, and you meditate, it's free. The ganja doesn't own you. The dealer doesn't own you. The system doesn't own you. When you're sad and lonely, meditation helps you to be enough to connect with yourself. When you don't learn how to be enough, you go out looking for what? A little Heineken, Corona with lime, shot of vodka, go to an EDM rave, look for attention, because we're looking to escape ourselves. But meditation It helps you to just be with yourself and be enough. And it doesn't make money to right? The drug dealer don't make money. The grower don't make money. They can't make taxes of you learning to be happy with just your breath. There's no books sold. It's just simple here and now. They don't want you to be too smart, because then you actually not need the system as much to be happy. When you're ignorant, you're going to need to smoke more, drink more, pop more perks. Need to go out more, sleep late at night, and go out on the weekends. This is old news. When you don't love yourself and you're doing all crazy stuff, you end up sleeping around, cheating, really insecure with who you are, and hang out with other insecure people who talk crap about others but don't actually help humanity become a better place, but they'll complain about it all day. And then I would say it's the same with any absolutely. I'm speaking on these things that relate to people, because the more real they can see it, the more realness that I'm speaking at, the more you can see it. The more lonely you are, the more you're gonna try to be on all these dating apps, looking for just a little tickle. You. I've done it myself in the past. Failed for me. You're on all the Tinder, Bumble, OkCupid. Because you're just looking for love. But when you're desperate for love, it's a huge turnoff. When somebody's desperate for your love, ew. No thanks. Creepy. And the people who don't have it wish somebody was desperate for them, because they're the desperate one. I've been there. I've been there. Now I'm speaking like this with you because I want to see people truly happy without needing a toxic habit. What do I mean a toxic habit? On a day-to-day basis, people who are unfulfilled, they do the same crap. They do the same stuff every day. Unfulfilled people, they end up watching, right? They wake up, they're already like, they're online. They have pictures of a bunch of girls on there, trying to talk to many girls, right? Adult movie. Scroll on YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, on all the social medias, and they doom scroll on all of them until they run out of material or their thumb hurts. When they're bored, what's the next thing? Call of Duty. League of Legends. When is that Grand Theft Auto gonna come out, bro? Right? And so there's always gonna be a new game coming out, a new movie, the new graphics card, a new car, a new, but many people will still not feel fulfilled. Do you believe that you can experience fulfillment this lifetime? Like, just ask yourself that. Do you believe that you will feel fulfilled this lifetime? didn't even know what fulfillment meant. I remember I was so disconnected from myself. I didn't even know what purpose and fulfillment mean, and I did not want to figure that out because I'm not that kind of person, right? At that time, I'm not that kind of person. What you think I'm Steve Jobs or something, right? We make all these reasons to be mediocre. Ew. We make all these I don't have the money. I don't have the money to be spiritual, right? You need a lot of singing bowls and all these Buddhas. I'm just looking for some money and a girlfriend. Just give me some sex. That's all I was thinking. Just give me a little money. Video games, girls, job. But I wanted those things, but I didn't truly. I just wanted what I thought most people wanted. I want to let you know that in life, the amount of the standards for life, there's excellent standard and misery and excellence. But most people are in this gray area called mediocrity. Mediocrity. I didn't know I had a mediocre mindset. I mean, if you told me that my mindset was mediocre, I would have been offended. Just get out of here, bro. Just get out of here. He's such an a-hole. God, what, he think he know everything? What, he's some guru? But the moment I recognized my life was mediocre was when I just sat in meditation deeply and I looked at how my life was. Nothing about my life inspired me. Not everybody was at that level, but for me, my life did not inspire me. And when I recognized I did not feel any connection with this thing called life, it was so stunning to realize, man, I'm below average. When I judged myself and actually looked at how my life was as a whole, I began to realize I am a basic mother, I am a basic human being, and I don't like it. Now, some people are mediocre and they're completely fine with it. Some people's life is miserable and you are completely fine with it, and that's why you continue to have a miserable life. Some of you are so lonely and you are completely fine with being lonely, desperate, depressed. And I'm telling you that you can make a change. I'm telling you that you can turn your life around. But before you can turn your life around, you have to get tired of being so miserable, so mediocre, and so below average. And you have to learn to dream a little bit for yourself. How we doing? Humble Bright asks, are you vegan or what's your thought on plant-based diet? I am a vegetarian and I choose to be, but my wife eats meat and it's perfectly fine. You should do what makes you happy. I never force anybody to be vegetarian or vegan because force is not love. I see many vegans try to push veganism on people. I think it's not. When you try to convince people with force and not love, that makes them not like want to be vegan even more. The best way to promote what you're doing is be an amazing human being. No, I was not always vegetarian. I'm vegetarian for my personal reasons of karma. The less harm I create on this planet, the less harm comes to me. The more harm you do to others, the more harm comes to you, even if indirectly. But many people won't understand these philosophies, and it's hard to explain to many people. When you eat meat, no, I don't think I want to go down this route. It's a heavy conversation, so let's just skip it. Okay. Are we evolved enough to decide to only nurture our being with plant, or do we still need a balance of animal sacrifice? It's up. You have the free will to do what you want. Do I feel better? I feel great. I feel great. I want to say that even though I'm vegetarian, I'm aware that chicken tenders are delicious and fried chicken is delicious, and smoked salmon and salmon sashimi and fatty tuna sashimi, they're all delicious. But my heart can't do it. When you meditate deeply, when you eat something, you feel the pain. So when you're more spiritually, when you cleanse yourself and your chakras open, everything that you touch and connect with, you feel. I'm frying chicken, says it's okay. Enjoy the fried chicken. I mean, I definitely ate a ton of fried chicken. Yeah, and Christina is vegan, so I mean, you should do what makes you happy, and there's a time for everything. And Humble says, maybe in the past, animal sacrifice was necessary for food, but agriculture has come so far. We have access to many plants now. The main part is that we have so much abundance that you can choose to be whatever you want. Like, if you truly just wanted to live off a vegan diet, you can. We are so blessed that we have options, people. Think about that. We're blessed that we have all these options and to be healthy doing it. Right? So just remember to say thank you. That's all. Because I know every time I get into the vegetarian talk, it really is not easy for many people, because there's a lot of self-judgment and comparison. That's why I just say you're meant to be right where you're at, and if you're meant to change, you will. And of course, the only reason I know that this kind of talk is heavy is because when I've been live streaming for a long time, every time I get into this talk, it's like people love their fajitas and steaks and all that. I get it, right? Some people need the meat diet to be healthy. I get it, and And that's why choosing the path of what works for you is what I agree with. Which is why I mainly focus on helping people love themselves. Motto, love your damn self. Because the eating and stuff, you might not be it may be difficult to change that. But changing your perception from negative to positive, that's why I focus on that realm more. Right? For learning how to be happy alone instead of be lonely and desperate and have friends with benefits. Q says, I don't find your talk as savvy. Well, you have to see. I'm looking at right now, there's like around 164 people of all. Some very spiritual, some are not spiritual in their own view. Some, right, we all. So I'm looking at us as a collective, and I'm feeling everything. And through experiencing different talks online, I see how it affects the stream. As long as there's peace in the chat and the stream, I'm happy. But whenever the chat, it gets wild, you already know the flute's coming out. So this is not my first rodeo, and people have called me a charlatan. Wow, such a fancy word, charlatan. Is that a compliment? What does that mean? I'm like, oh. Bruto says, hiya, really enjoy your stream and appreciating sharing these thoughts. I'm struggling a lot right now with Crohn's disease, an autoimmune disease that's giving me a lot of stomach pain, and I'm trying to rebalance my energies and evolve, but it's really hard for me right now. I always loved eating meat, and I feel I can't eat it anymore. First off, talk to your doctor. It's not my specialty to, it's not my expertise to talk about it. But in the realm of energy, when your gut area, right, your solar plexus, you have to think, when does this area feels heaviness? When people yell at you for no reason, you can remember, you feel some pressure in your gut sometimes because it's blocking the energy. And sometimes, even though the person doesn't yell at us today, they have yelled at us in the past for many years, and we carry negative energy that blocks us from healing. When we think about a past situation, maybe our father was verbally abusive and manipulative, and we saw our mother cry from fighting, right? So all these things that we experience, that when we have not forgiven, we carry it. It's called our baggage. Through our experiences, sometimes we're still angry at our father. We don't even know it. And it's stored in our energetic field. Seeing our father verbally abusive, mother crying, we're not even in the middle, but we carry it because we see it and we don't know we carry it. So we end up maybe overeating to cope with our pain. Because even though our parents fight, after that they would eat. And it would go away, but it wouldn't. Okay, that's how it works, people. We store energy. Let's see here. Christina says, it's Veganuary, and I'm the only vegan in my family and friends. I love spending time with them regardless of what we eat. They eat turkey, I eat vegan turkey. They have grilled cheese or burger, I just veganize mine. Beautiful. Thank you for... This is how we share love. I'm a great promoter of sobriety. Naturally. Because you know why? The energy that we create together is love. Right? And so when we're hanging out in love, it makes people not need it because we're just having this, our sangha, our spiritual community with practitioners. Like, wow, I don't even need that. I got good energy from people. And then they're like, what? Teach me meditation. Teach me how to play the singing bowl. How do you clear your energy? Right? Now, some people may take years to quit cannabis. Some of y'all high right now. Some of y'all. 20. Oh, the legend is here. Biohut. Biohut took 20 years to quit the ganja. Mr. Weird, I don't know. He's on and off. He's like a revolving door. Like, oh, I'm sober for 5 hours. I'm like, you counting 5 hours? Like, damn, okay. Hey, okay, like, you get 3 clap. At least your conscience is like, you know, like, I was sober since yesterday. Like, you counting that? Okay, that's effort. You know, you gotta give them some props. Right? Like, I'll be sober in 1 hour. When people feel unconditional love, God's love, pure love, when you're hanging out in this stream, live streaming with me right now, I'm letting you know that what makes this space unique is that it's the authenticity, the rawness of what we're doing in here. Like we're openly talking about things that most people won't talk about. Drug addiction, abuse, and all these things that we, in mainstream, we should feel shame about them. Cut that shame about it and let's just be open about it and help each other heal. You know, that's why I'm coming from a place of really bluntness and straight shooter and non-shame, but we must face it because a little shame is healthy is because it's accountability. But nowadays, we are so far off, like people got rid of shame, right? The shame was like an energetic boundary for you. Hey, don't drink too much. You got to go to work tomorrow. Because if you show up to work looking like crap, you might lose it. But nowadays, many people are showing up to work hungover. Hi. Welcoming Pong Mania. I do not think so, Tanet. People are opening up and we are healing. Yes, that too. Like here. Well, you have to think that many people do open up and are healing. I agree. But they don't complete their healing. Like they don't go all the way. Like some people are still working on their baggage forever. Why? Because they don't put their heart into the work. They know they should. Right? We say it won't be time. And it's like when we're addicted to adult movies. Let's just use that as an example. Right? Let's use the adult movie as an example. Well, I mean, right. Many people know adult movies are terrible for your mind. And most men know, like, if you definitely think, yeah, it's bad for you. But why the hell do we still do it? Let's be careful not to categorize anything as bad or good. I know how to, it's how we use it. I know people who are addicted to rapé. Yes. That's why I'm walking the peer route. So it doesn't have to confuse anything. The peer route, oftentimes, it fixes everything. But you know what? The peer route is not profitable for people financially. Showing up, being enough. Who's gonna make money from that? So they have yoga studios. There is a membership, $100, right? So we become part of a yoga community. And we fit in, but do we heal even though we're part of healing community? Some people heal from doing different types of substance, and then they become addicted to it. But what we're doing on here, we're not promoting any substance. I'm telling you, breathe in and out. We're listening to the flutes, the drums. Do you see how that is actually healing us and helping many people be sober? But there's nothing to sell to you. You don't have to take anything. You don't have to sniff anything. You don't have to drink anything. All you sit and you just breathe. It's not profitable. Is it taxable when you're helping a massive amount of people heal? When you help a massive amount of people heal, you become a threat to the system sometimes. Remember Rick Simpson? How dare he helps heal people's cancer for free? Remember Rick Simpson? Now he's banned. Now he's just living where in the UK. Right? But what we're doing here, welcoming shout out to the Shamanic Awakening Raid. Welcoming pistol loving Looney. But when we think about the ancient people, when we think about the Buddha and Jesus, when we think about what works, it's why I'm sober as hell now. It's why I quit everything. Because when you meet somebody who has progressed spiritually, my master. Oh, thank you, Mr. Weird. Thank you for the shout out. When you have met somebody who is spiritually advanced and clearly advanced, it humbles you because you're like, okay, if this spiritually advanced being is sober as hell and is not on no drugs, why do I need it? Jesus didn't tell, right? Jesus. I focus on what works and what is going to help people be sober. That's why I tell people, don't chase the high. Find the center. Heal your trauma. Breathing in. When we are online and we're having I'm seeing all these comments, right? I'm just reading the energy and the intention behind and making sure there's a center. When the energy gets too chaotic, we gotta reel it back in. The kite's too high. It's windy up there. Just bring it down. Do what makes you truly happy. Of course, whenever I'm talking about all these things, it's because I experience it myself. Psychedelics, plant medicines, seeing people abuse mushrooms, cannabis, weed, alcohol, tantra, the divine feminine and divine masculine, and here's $111 for a class, and the person remains the same. Their trauma did not heal. But that's my people. I come from these communities. People identified as healed, identify as a shaman. But clearly, it's big spiritual ego. But you can't tell people with big spiritual ego to have that. You just go somewhere else and then they get mad that you leave. Why didn't you come to my drum circle anymore? Because your energy is kind of bad. You yell at people when they don't listen instead of learning how to harmonize. You do the same thing over and over. For surface level work, that doesn't help people heal, but it looks like it's helping. It's like doing a sound bath, an event, $20 a person. routine spirituality that doesn't penetrate the surface level. But that's part of the journey. So I'm just here to see, oh, that's not working for me. No, thank you. Some people are fine with that. They're happy with the divine feminine and the ecstatic dance and letting your body move and the contact improv. But I was looking for more. I was looking for more grounded experience, more humble. And it led me to finding more. To return back to more traditional. Before it's very, very hippie, very smoking ganja, very psychedelic, experimental, burner vibe, and but eventually you mature as a human being, as a person. She says, I could picture that. Hey, thank you. That's why the reason why I speak very firmly about these different things is because you want to help other people mature too. You know what I'm saying? Because when you have matured and you have found good results, you want to help others find amazing or good results also. But not everybody will listen. When you mature, some people may think, oh, he's different. Some people want you to stay the same and not keep growing. But I have been taught you have to keep growing because there's no limitation to growth. Why would you stop? Right? Keep expanding. And if you're hanging around with people who are the same, sometimes you gotta leave them behind. Right? There's no point in journeying with the immature, the Buddha said. When you're journeying with the closed-minded people, you're just limiting yourself from exploration. It's like exploring with a closed mind. Right? Taking the bus somewhere with the windows down the whole time. It is sad that we have to leave some immature people. And that's just sometimes how it is. But I'm just grateful that I'm around people who understand to keep expanding the mind, to keep our heart and mind open, to graduate from the plant teachers. Some people are still stuck on plant teachers. Like some people are still stuck on Mother Cannabis's teachings. Some people are still stuck on learning from Mother Ayahuasca. I'm like, how many rounds are you gonna walk around? How many ceremonies do you need from Mother Ayahuasca? Dang. How many is this? Oh, this is my 21. Like, when you gonna graduate from this plant teacher stuff, huh? When you gonna, but of course, saying that, I was like, how dare you? How dare you? And then when you become a sober spiritual practitioner, it's like, it's like, I can't talk to him about this stuff no more. Can't talk to him about no more mushroom and stuff. He's one of those now. Oh God. He's one of those now. He used to be cool. Now he's all sober and not drinking, not smoking. He can meditate without needing to smoke the ganja, can go out to camping experience without needing to smoke weed, can go out in nature without needing to take mushrooms. How dare he? He think he better than us now? I'm making this more humorous because sobriety is a laudable. I gotta Google that. What's laudable? They're throwing some SAT. Deserving praise and commendation. Oh, laudable. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, shout out. All right. I want to say more about this, but I don't know where my line is on Insight Timer. About we're not really supposed to talk about all this substance and stuff, but it's about healing. Does that count? How I want to share with you how I quit all these substances. Is that legal on here? I want to open up more, but I don't know what the line is like on the terms and conditions. I've done a lot. It's like I've done a lot of plant medicines and it did help heal me, and then I stopped using it. When you respect whenever you respect the medicine, you need less of it. I remember when I began to respect Mother Cannabis, I would say, Mother Cannabis, teach me what I don't know. And I would just meditate, taking one puff max or 2 puff. But before I got to that, over months and months, I reduced the amount because as I'm meditating on just that mellow high. And it made me feel deeply high. But what I learned is that if you just meditate on joy, you could magnify the energy of joy and it becomes bliss. So I would just sit there, just marinating, and your aura is just in bliss and joy. And I'm not even high right now. I'm feeling so good. Wait. I was like, are you telling me that you can just meditate on any energy or emotion that you want? And that's when I had my eureka moment. What is the most amazing energy that I'm aware of? Love. Fulfillment. So I allowed myself to feel love and fulfillment. Like the highest joy that you can feel, bliss. Perfect happiness. So I would just for months and months just sit in bliss, And it made me very emotional because I couldn't believe that you could just feel bliss sitting here. Because most people think, well, you're crazy or something. Like, you have to be a little crazy to be happy, because most people are not actually truly happy. Right? Most people don't know what is true happiness because nobody taught them. And that's why we're here together. That's why we're here sharing knowledge and marinating in love and joy, breathing in love and joy, in the sobriety of love. But in the past, my mind was too closed. I couldn't believe. I did not want to believe, because everything told me I needed a girlfriend, sex. I needed to get a Nissan GTR and a drift car. I needed, right, all these things that I thought were cool to be happy, but I did not know where happiness came. Do you know where happiness comes from? Let's say you think happiness is ice cream. Is the happiness inside of the cone and the ice cream? Can you feel joy without the ice cream cone? Welcome, Shaka. In the beginning, I did not really know, like, I was figuring out where does love come from. Okay, so I did what I thought. I went go-karting, electric carts, K1 karting, and I feel exhilarated. I feel joy when I play the go-kart. Is the joy in the gasoline? Is the joy in the go-kart? Sometimes it's the anticipation before even eating the ice. The ice cream, says Mellow. Before I became vegetarian, I loved to go eating steaks and oysters, because it's such a luxury and indulgence to eat steaks, oysters, seafood. Very addictive. When I eat the fried shrimp, I feel joy. But it's a joy in that fried shrimp. Can I just... And like Josh says, it's already within you. But if it's already within me, why don't I feel it? It requires practice. You have to allow and be open to bliss coming out of you. It's already within there, but you have to learn how to open the channels. When I recognize the practice of allowing the energy to flow out, I stopped going out. I stopped going to go-karting. I stopped going out and eating the steaks and seafood, and I began to meditate because I wanted to marinate myself in my own love. I know, like, it's true. Right? It sounds so poetic. I'm gonna marinate myself, but literally, because sometimes we judge, like, especially men. We judge we judge love, we judge things that are emotional, because we kind of been, many men and women too, have been programmed to, like, be so, like, what? Don't be a sissy or whatever, right? So I blocked myself from my own love for so long. It comes from my family too. In my family, we didn't hug very much. We didn't say I love you very much. I allow myself to feel love. to be happy. I allow myself to feel love. I give myself permission to feel my own love. Yes, when you're not used to it, it's really weird. It's, when you're not used to all this, like, positive affirmation, we're just waiting for, most guys are just waiting for some girl to want him. And many women are just waiting for the perfect guy to love her. But what if you're just waiting for your own love? How it's so freeing, it's liberating, it's what, like, that's why I'm so passionate about this stuff. I see so many lonely people who deserve their own love. I used to just wish some girl would fall in love with me and, But what I found, when I see many men get addicted to this OnlyFans stuff, I get it, because they don't know better. I did the same thing in the past. Because you're just looking for love. And since you can't find love, you just choose what you think is love. But you don't know what is love. So we get trapped by lust. Love your damn self. When you're on Twitch, there's a lot of, now the term is called thirst trap. You get trapped by the lust. Sometimes we're willing to drive to another state just to meet our romantic love, but we're not willing to do that for ourselves. We're not willing to go above and beyond to love ourselves. The reason why I am vulnerable with you, I'm trying to show you that you can go above and beyond to be with you. You deserve your love. You are enough. But sometimes we gotta forgive our ex-boyfriend, ex-husband, ex-girlfriend, ex-wife. You know what I'm saying? Let that stuff go. Make room for your self-love. Sometimes we're too caught up in the old. He can stay away, says Maria. He is the way, but sometimes you gotta let it go from within. You know what I'm saying? He can stay away. Remember, there's a reason why the motto for the mystic village is love your damn self. When I did card readings online before I matured as a practitioner online, most people got in the card reading line to ask for a love reading. When will I find girlfriend? When will I find boyfriend? When will I get married? Does he love me? Does she love me? Can we do crystal ball readings? The reason we don't do more mystical stuff, people can't handle it. People don't want to hear the truth. They want to hear good news. Good news. They want to hear, yes, you will find the love of your life this year. At the gym, he's gonna have 6-pack abs and a giant buttocks. He's gonna give you a wink at the gym. If you're going to be disrespectful, pistol-loving loony, this is your final warning. You need to chill, okay? If you're going to be disrespectful, you can go be disrespectful with yourself. You know, sometimes you gotta babysit some people on these live streams. It's part of the gig. Maybe you need a little flute. Sometimes you gotta clear the energy after a while. There's some people that the universe sends you into your life to teach you boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Like Destiny Child says, no, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is like a professional. But we gotta do it in a more, classy way. That's why. You have to make everything more of a. You have to learn to be graceful with some people. That's why you see me, because that's my style. I'm more of a pinky up style of spirituality. I like to be extra, but it's to make a point. I'm not extra just to be extra. The extra is to cherish the Dharma, the lesson, the path, the way. That's why I'm extra, and I'm aware I'm extra, but that's what makes it fun, right? Like, just, we can get serious, but we gotta. It's like before clicking the ban button on people, it's like. I think he was saying, no scrub is TLC, but it's that same era, okay? Golly. No. When in the beginning times of me live streaming, a lot of trolls would come in and a lot of young people would come to troll me. But what ends up happening is I make them feel so bad that they start apologizing. But I make them feel bad, but with wisdom. But it takes a lot. But I had time to do that before. Now we have more committed practitioners. We don't have time to deal with trolls. We just there you go. Before I would have a pep. You think that's kind, coming into a stream and just being an annoyance? I know that sometimes to get attention, we make, absurd comments that are really rude. I see you. I care about you. I'm here to give you attention. You don't have to be rude. We can be respectful. It's like being a big brother. It's like sometimes they need a big brother to tell them, bad boy. It's like, because when you have the big brother, it's like somebody cares. Because the truth is that I do care. I care enough to talk to them like this. I don't. When I see y'all here, I don't see like you're my audience. Ew. I see we're family. I see we're community. I see a connection. Right. We are so tried. Yeah. It's. That's why when I see people call, hey chat, it's like, oh, I'm looking at Josh Marie over here. Right. Yeah, don't, her ex-husband needs to go away. But this is what makes connection. Like, I'm paying attention to the whole flow because it's love. Love cares. Love pays attention. Love does a little bit more to make the connection happen. Right? That's why you see, like, I care enough to, right? I changed the lighting system. I changed the vibe. I made it more ambience-y. Because why? I want the experience to be like, ooh, we're gonna go hang out with Tanette in the Mystic Village. You wanna bring back Morpheus glasses. I actually have them in the other room, but I don't wanna. We're having a good flow right now. Now, Bruto says, your thoughts and vibe resonate a lot with me. You definitely have a strong spiritual guidance to reaching out. I got picked on a lot growing up. Y'all really want to see Morpheus come back? I don't know. They don't know. Insight Timer has never seen the Cos Morpheus. You know what I'm saying? Welcoming you to the Mystic Village. Some people are in their head like, ooh. Because they've been poisoned by the system. Asian Smith planted a seed in their mind. But we can help free your mind here in the Mystic Village and help you exit the matrix. I did that for, I think, a year. It's how I became a partner on Twitch, okay? I had a black Chinese style frog button shirt. And then okay, I'll bring it back one time. I know you're looking for something, for someone. You've been inside the system, in the thirst traps, in sadness and misery. But you can change your mind. Do you believe that you're the one? But you have to find out.
Is it possible that you can change your mind? Which pill? You take the blue pill. You continue thirst trapping on OnlyFans. If you want to wake up, you take the red pill that looks kind of like pink, but just ignore that. The pink pill, you get to meditate with the mystic village. Thanettaout and Cosmic will serenade you with the flutes till your chakras open and you scream, meow. Open your mind. So I would give a full-on card reading in the style of Morpheus. Neo. But it's more, the reason I stopped doing it is because it's easier to just be myself. It's a lot of energy to play that character all the time for the whole stream, because it's a very zen character that it's very effective, you know. Even the way I'm speaking, it's like the Morpheus style, more raspy, more. But it taught me a lot about the grunginess of what's possible. Welcoming Marcy. Welcoming Josh, Jules. And again, I'm used, you know, if you're doing the work and it's too comfortable, is it still? Oh, it's because I'm wearing black. If you're doing the work and it's like, you know, for years, there's sometimes people with big spiritual ego would come to test me, especially in Buddhism. I mean, I had one guy. Do I even talk? I don't know if I even want to talk about him. People with spiritual knowledge and ego, like one dude said, "I am God," over and over, and I'm just like. But then he started. He said that Buddhists were ignorant people. I mean, there's some truth to that, but his intentions were not the same. You know what I'm saying? The ignorance, the emptiness. I used to think I should write a book and be like many of the people before me. But if I did the books, we would not be with flutes today. And maybe a book will still come out, you know? Lately, I have been returning more towards the Buddhist path of awakening. Thank you, Sister Christina. Oh, wait, I think I missed some comments on here. This is already better than the second and third Matrix. Somebody asks, what's the highest point of the spiritual realm? Realizing there's no highest point. You know, it's the more you practice, the more you realize you don't know. You don't know. Let's do music. I think I'm out of things to say, and that means God's tell. When you have nothing to say, that means music. What do you think? Are we okay with that? Thank you for being here, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, Jules. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for all the recent followers. I do my best to make every stream original and from the heart and authentic, and I'm glad that today was very engaging. And thank you for thank you for expressing your views and who you are, whether you're, wait, we've got a shadow. Yeah, thank you for your vulnerability and I guess the camera. Let's do music.
actually.
We are the guardians of planet Earth, protectors of the waterland and above. We are the angels of planet Earth. Be the change, meditate, spreading love. This is the kingdom of planet Earth. This is our kingdom, our Mother Earth. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. We are the guardians of planet Earth, protectors of the waterland and above. We are the angels of planet Earth. Be the change and meditate, spreading love. This is the kingdom of Mother Earth. This is our kingdom, our planet Earth. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. We are the guardians of planet Earth, protectors of the waterland and above. We are the angels of planet Earth. Be the change, meditate, spreading love. This is the kingdom of planet Earth. This is the kingdom of Mother Earth. Na 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 na. Na na na. Na 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 na. Na na na. Can you feel the sound of the drum to rake you from the darkness to the sun? Can you hear the sound of the drum to raise you from the ashes to the sun? Can you feel the sound of the drum to wake you from the darkness to the sun? Can you hear the sound of the drum to rise you from the ashes to the sun? Like a rising phoenix into the sun, like a soaring phoenix into the sun, like a rising phoenix into the sun. Thank you. Like a soaring phoenix into the sun. Like a rising phoenix into the sun. Like a soaring phoenix from the ashes to the sun, like a rising phoenix into the sun, like a soaring phoenix into the sun, like a rising phoenix into the sun, like a soaring phoenix into the sun. Oh, rising up into the sun. Oh, rising up, rise up and
One more, okay. This. Thank you, everybody, for your blessings. Thank you, Lex the Wolfie. will be back after my D&D session. We are taking it. Okay. Well, it's already ending. Thank you to all my brothers and sisters on all the platforms, on Insight Timer, on Twitch, YouTube, Kick. Yeah, thank you. And I'm grateful. I mean, I'll be making more content. I'll be doing some recordings for Insight Timer on maybe some Dharma talk on a certain topic, or just more music on Insight Timer, because y'all are checking out all my stuff on Insight Timer. So and it's helping me grow. It's helping me make money just by you clicking and listening. It's hard to grow on Twitch, but I'm grateful people are subscribing recently. And thank you for the raid from Shamanic Awakening, all the beautiful messages, all the, sometimes people are ungrounded, but most of the time we had a great time today. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your time. Thank you for choosing to be here. And all I care about is how can we feel true happiness together? What kind of knowledge do we have to share to unite humanity? How can we agree in love and happiness? You don't have to be vegetarian, vegan. You don't have to do everything I'm doing. But some of what I'm doing will work for you. Not everything. Some of what you're doing may work for me. How can we unite and share? But don't force, because force is not love. When a child doesn't listen, we don't yell at the child. We become patient. We teach through our action. We have patience. So thank you for your love. Thank you for your time. And I'll see you Saturday. I'll see you Saturday. And thank you for all the blessings. I will be ordering 2 more flutes, which will bring more of an Arabian, Aladdin, Persian vibe, which is like so hypnotic. And I'm excited for that because I love to see y'all happy. I love to see us feel blissing out. I love blissing out with sobriety. I love that we can do this and we can like really get high and get connected. I wouldn't say we can feel bliss together and we don't have to do drugs. That is what excites me. That we can bliss out together and it doesn't cost you a thing. But when you're inspired, thank you Wally the Sniper for subscribing, and thank you for the donations on Insight Timer. Y'all keep me going. And I'm feeling more hopeful about this internet thing. It's just, it's not easy because finding the balance is difficult. But I just love, when you love what you do, you don't know how to give up. Like the comedians that make it, they make it because they don't give up. The artists that make it, they make it because they don't give up. I still believe in the artistry of music and sound healing. And thank you for blessing me. Thank you for being here. And I hope that today helped your life. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Shout out to Shaka on YouTube, Humble Bright, Turn on a Dime, Brutal, Muso Patty Savage Tarot, Sir Manfish. Thank you for your positive vibes. Says that was so amazing. I'm clapping. You can't hear me though. Thank you, Brutal, for your vulnerability and open about your autoimmune. Sister Kata, Brother Bioman was here. Mr. Weird up in here. Thank you, Grace, for the blessings. Josh Humphreys, Diane Jules, Grace, Josh, William, Marcy. Thank you for all the vibes, and I hope you have an amazing life. Thank you.
Bye, everybody. Thank you, Nisha, for your blessing.